Hey gang, GameFace here in Planet Coaster. And I think, I know what I was working on. We were working on this. And I think it's time to sort of clear up everything in the front. Well, I stuck too much stuff in the front is what's happened here. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it all from the wrong way. Should be looking at it all from this way. Look at it from the other way and, you know. You're looking at it, the coaster going backwards. Hey, Meganico! So yeah, I think this needs to... I need to look at it this way. And do it as though this is the perspective that matters. Because it is. Now what I need to figure out is, what am I going to do with this? Because I don't think it can sit there. But it can probably sit down here. Okay, let's... I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. It's almost like it doesn't belong at all. You know what I mean? It's not really like any of this other stuff. Oh, game's paused. Hey, Checkminer. Yeah, so I don't think... I almost think I'm going to remove this completely from the entire world. Because it just does not belong. And I can't find a place for it. But I do have to sort of do a lot of work on this. And I don't know what that work is. I haven't really decided yet. Okay, one thing I am going to do though is I'm going to clear out some of these trees. And I'm going to do something else with it. Yeah, the coasters, yeah, I don't... It does have some cool parts. There's some stuff that, you know, not exactly what I want. But I guess once things are built up here, it might be different. But, yeah, it's definitely coming together. It's, been a lot of work. When you unfreeze, like, what, when you unpause and unpause? I would... First, I would... Is your game through Steam? If your game's through Steam, I would verify files. Or, you know... right click on it in Steam and where is it? Properties, local files, and verify integrity of game files. That would be the first thing I would do. I think the second thing I would do is I would I would search Google to see if there's any like obvious things that if you've probably already done that though. I spend a week on vacation. No. I didn't spend a week on vacation. I spent a week with the disc in my back so that it like I have like a I don't know, I can't remember which disc in my back. So I couldn't sit down for any period of time. So I couldn't stream. So if you want to call that a vacation. But no, I didn't take a vacation. The other thing I would do is if you don't find anything in those areas, go post the question to the forums, the Frontier forums, and see what they say. You know, they should know. Like somebody from Frontier might actually just answer your question and tell you exactly what's wrong. Of course, that might not happen. That's not what I wanted. No, like, Megan Eco, I guess you're talking not last week, the week before? Yeah, I hurt myself. Basically. Hey, Wolfie. Why would that be like that? Again, I'm probably putting things down that nobody's ever going to notice. I should stop that. Hey, Luke. I really need some type of trim around this thing. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like something's missing. Do you know what? Maybe that's fine. Because again, this is all they're gonna see of it. Oh, thought I said I was leaving for a week. Oh no, I went for the weekend. Went out yesterday. Well, not the weekend, just yesterday. Give myself some inspiration. This is not a good place to get inspiration. I don't like that. I still don't like that at all. I still have to do something about that too. Let's see it from the beginning. Oh. Okay. Hey, Judo Jack G. Welcome to the stream. I will try. I tried to watch yesterday, but I couldn't. It wouldn't work. Something wasn't right. Okay, so we need to make this somehow creepier. Okay, I'll just wait for you, Planet Coaster. You let me know when you're done, and you'll allow me to do things. It's just... Oh, now you can do things. But not what you wanted. Sorry. Just Planet Coaster sometimes. Well, lately. All the time. What am I talking about? It's just unbelievably ridiculous how bad those menus would become. Especially when, you know, the way I build in Planet Coaster, I'm continually switching in and out of different modes and stuff like that. So it makes it really weird, like, when you gotta wait, like, this long for a freaking menu to come up. When the whole thing's about changing back and forth between menus. Hey, Kyle! No, maybe I was in the right place. Oh, it does it on everybody's Planet Coaster. It's just that portion of it seems so poorly optimized at this point. Seriously. You know, it just stops. You click to put something down, and then you go and move the camera. It doesn't ever do what it did when it just stopped. I'm not responding now, not taking input. There's no indication that's happening. And then when you move on, of course, the thing you did just disappears. And it's not my computer. Whoops. That's not what I want. Yep. Oh yeah. Anytime you play, every time you take out... Right now you're running around with your level 1 or level 2. So you're running around with like a board or something like that. But when you hit something and take it out, you will get more experience points. You'll also be able to take whatever they have, not another person, but a non-player character. Like a ghoul or stuff like that. You'll be able to take the stuff they have, and you'll get things like hatchets and machetes and better weapons, and then you'll build up until, you know, it won't be long, like in a couple levels, 3 or 4 levels, you'll have like things like shotguns and stuff like that, and it just makes it easier to build up more experience, to get higher levels, to, you know. So yeah, if you were playing and just running around, even like in that low level area around the main vault where you came out originally, you'll level up. What am I doing? I'm trying to sort of get the view of this all working. I just built this last time, and I'm trying to you know, make it look like it's the way I want it to look. That's basically what I'm doing. It's not the rock you're looking for. Okay. Again, I'm doing this from the wrong perspective. No, later today, if I was going to play Fallout, I would have been playing it today, like, early, but I thought, I haven't played Planet Coaster, well, it'll be a week tomorrow, so I figured Planet Coaster was due. Yeah, I wasn't going to be playing Fallout. The later stream's going to be an early or late stream, too. Like, after I finish this up, I'll probably quickly go get something to eat. And then I'll be playing Far Cry. Which I'm starting to, you know, release this information on the Discord channel, channel for the GameFace gamers. So I did, there was a little bit of a discussion as to how today was going to work out. Now, if that was a 5-pound bag of beef jerky, I'd be interested. This is where Wolfie finds out he's allergic to peanuts. I'd hope not. He just bought a 5-pound bag of peanuts. Yeah, I didn't think I was allergic to anything for the longest time. And I have found there's one thing that I actually react to. And it's more, yeah. And that's, it's weird. It's weird. But if you can get raw almonds, which are basically almonds that aren't roasted, and they have, you know, almonds have that brown skin, but an unroasted almond, that brown skin will give me the most intense pains in my guts. It's unbelievable. It's like my immune system attacking me. Well, I guess that's what allergies are, sort of thing, sort of. But yeah, it's like oh, it's unbelievable just from like just a little bit of that. Thankfully, almost everywhere you get almonds, they're roasted. So I never ran into it for the longest time. And then I don't know, I was eating kind of weird for a while. And I thought, oh, well, I'm gonna get these. I wasn't eating weird, I was eating properly for a while. I guess I still eat properly. But it's easier now. And I don't go buying stupid things like raw almonds. What? I don't know what that means. Whoa. Weird. I suddenly lost the ability to turn my camera for about 30 seconds. Well, not 30 seconds. 3 seconds. I don't know what to do about this still. I guess I could just totally bury it in the trees. But no, the other problem with it, it looks too new. Sneeze a lot. I don't sneeze a lot. I have the, you know, that short circuit where bright lights will make you sneeze. Where's that? I don't know what else to put down. Well, that covers the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I was going to put the frame in here, but... Lorian building. No, I haven't. Hey, Fricker! DeLorean building. This game? What's going on? Why am I confused? DeLorean building. Where is this thing? How do you get in Discord? Well, at this point, I've invited some of the people who have been here for like years into the Discord. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to work on creating more structure within Discord, so I can start to open it up to more people. So, Meganiko, are you talking about the I don't know, the like, what are you talking about with the DeLorean building? Is that car mechanic simulator? Or I'm like, again, I'm not really sure. Okay, so I'm gonna level all this out, and we'll No, that's too big. And then we'll completely bury it in forest. After a little terrain paint, of course. Oh, I know. I've noticed, Ricker. I've noticed a definite that you've been missing from the yeah. You know, I find I'm struggling lately. But, you know, the problem I'm struggling with is I create these stupidly huge projects that nobody can finish. And I end up spending hundreds of hours building stuff that, you know... Hey, Martin. You made it. It's over a year, though. Wow. It didn't feel that long. How long did it take me to build this? I don't know. I've probably been working on this for maybe I don't know, maybe 400, 500 hours. It's an insane amount of time. Now I will admit that that's streaming. A lot of that is streaming hours. Well, it's the same with me, Fricker. You know, I struggle a lot in Planet Coaster lately to just open it. I do find though once I have it open, I can become quite productive. But you know, one thing though I'm gonna say is Frontier has been very responsive to a lot of the things that people were, you know, some of the things in the game that weren't so great, like when you went to change the color of something, there's the blue mask on top of it. They finally removed that now when you're in the colored picker. So there's a whole bunch of things they've changed. But what's really, really ruining Planet Coaster for me right now is this. When I click from the scenery, the menu was just open. Why am I still waiting? Why did you take 10 seconds to display a menu that was open moments ago? And then I click to this, and I wait, 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 and I wait. That's gonna be what makes me quit playing Planet Coaster. A DeLorean building subscription. Wow. Okay, now I see it. So it's a model. a 1/8 scale. And it'll take 2.5 years to receive all the parts and end up costing around $2,500. Oh, sounds scary to me. Many people suggested you could actually go buy a used DeLorean for that price. Sorry. I shouldn't have changed menus. Now I gotta get changed back. Yeah, Fricker, exactly. I was building this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've built other parks. Like I built Glow World. I started Ancient. All in the time that I've done this. But yeah, this has definitely been the one that's taken up the most time. It's a real labor of love. No. Well, it is. I do want to finish it. I really, 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 really want to finish it. I almost feel like I'm taking an easy way out here. Let's just take a bunch of boards, lay them out like an old abandoned cabin. We'll grow trees throughout the whole thing. I still have a whole huge park to build in this thing. And 2 more coasters. So, we'll be spending some time here. Why are you confused, Kyle? Have I missed something? So yeah, I started building this before Halloween of 2017. Why am I laughing so much? Because how long this has been going on. Because of the scope of projects I choose to take on in Planet Coaster. It's hilarious. It's funny. Why do I choose to do this? I have no idea. But it's not helping anybody now, is it? A launched hanging coaster. No. What? Like in the game? I don't know. They're patiently waiting for the fair to be finished. Yeah. I should just delete this. I can't even believe I've left this here. Yeah, sometimes. Some days I just need to do strange things to amuse myself. But back to building ruins. No, I don't want that. That's not. Well, yeah, I guess if it starts off that low, I guess you can always, you know, grab the first few parts and decide whether or not it's something you want to do. Come on, stop, Planet Coaster. What are you so busy doing? You know, I'd understand if at when I was doing stuff like this, my video card was pumped out to 100% because you just couldn't keep up with the transforms. But it's not. It's at 40. So what are you doing? What are you wasting my video card for, Planet Coaster? Why do I keep on talking to my video games? Does everybody talk to their video games? What? Oh. Okay, it's not just me. That's good. Where are trees popping out of nowhere? See, now I've gone and built it and you can't even see it. There we go. We just need to move this tree. This tree was all that was in the way. I still don't... This does not belong here. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Where can you live and not be an eyesore? Look like you belong. And just hide you in a forest somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I don't think it belongs there either. But then again, I might be underthinking this. Underthinking it. 7:45 a.m. No. There we go. Can we have 7:45? Oh. I didn't realize we were going through a day-night cycle. Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. I can actually probably put it over here a little. Maybe not. We'll turn it a little, maybe we'll put some lights in it. And that way you can just sort of see it through the trees. I know there's a bunch of chandeliers hanging in the middle of nowhere. And a bunch of pieces. It's just all experiments. I really need to do some lighting in this. Wonder what that's gonna look like. Okay. According to my calculations, there's nobody watching the stream anymore. Is this correct? So this building is already 5,800 pieces. Oh, it's weird. It is not reporting the right number of people in the stream. Notice I'm completely, like, hopping to a completely different part of the map. Hey, Nick! How you doing? What do I need here? Lighting. Let's do a quick little experiment here. Hey, Mackenzie! Okay, that's not the right color, that's for sure. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. Aww. It's weird. You can see the curtains behind it now. It's like, how did that happen? I think it would be impossible. But there's now curtains in that window. Or so it looks like. I can't predict whether or not something like that would be a collector's item, Megan Eco. But that might end up being the case. Is, you know, that'd be something that would be sought after by collectors. Now, I don't think I need to put like a light in every single window in this thing. I'm gonna put like a light here. We'll light up maybe this here, this over here, and one of these over here, and maybe a couple elsewhere. But I don't think I'm going to spend a whole bunch of time putting dozens and dozens and dozens of lights everywhere. Mainly because it's going to be a very painful experience to put that many lights everywhere. And I don't want to do it. Sorry. Okay. Assassin's Creed. Really? This is the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. Which Assassin's Creed? Because I played Origins and it doesn't look familiar at all. But yeah, I guess it wouldn't. Oh, come on. You're telling me all that, after all that, somehow I lost it. Okay, what do I need here? I need... that. There's going to have to be a lot more lighting around here than that. Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, I don't know what I want. No, I don't want that. No. I like the glow off the light, though. I really like that. Alexa couldn't find a device called light. Stop listening. Still can't find a device named light. I don't know why it's looking. It's 4:04 a.m. in Tokyo. Oh. Okay. It's 4:04 a.m. I wouldn't be thinking about that, but whatever. Oops. Okay, is that something's missing? Something's missing. No, don't want that. Want that. That only seemed like 4. I need 5. Nope. There we go. Is that the full set? That's a full set. Good. It was becoming painful doing a chunk at a time. Oh, yeah. And the other thing I want to do is I want to start to change the colors. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's do that all over again. And this time we'll change the color until it's a color we like. Or maybe better. Oh. What? Really? I would like to change the color on those lights. Because, you know. But maybe it's better to have a mix of the different colors of lights. The other thing is maybe these are a little bright. So yeah, let's do this. It's only 4. Yeah, it's only 4. 1, 2. Oh, there it is. 5. Okay. Nope. No, that was 4 again. Well, I guess we can move it and fix it. Is that what we can do? No! I used to make mac and cheese a lot. This is becoming very, very, very painful to do. Because, you know, the camera's all stuttery and all over the freaking place. Like, it keeps stopping constantly. And, you know, like I said, if it was using my video card, I could understand, but it's not. It's not even using my computer to half its potential right now. And it's just all stuttery and stopping and not doing what I'm asking it to. There we go. Okay, Kyle. Maybe we'll see you this afternoon. I'm gonna do some Far Cry New Dawn. So maybe we'll see you then. Notice that? That I copied and pasted them and now everything's all random? None of the things are consistent. When I did them one row at a time, every single row was the same, so it looked like there was curtains in the windows. Whereas if I do it, copy and paste the whole thing, it's like, oh, you know, oh, I'll put this one here, I'll put this one here, and then I'll put this. You know, it's like it's random how it gets laid out, which doesn't really make for a good looking window. But I don't know. know about this either, because as you can tell, I can see the other side of the door. I'll go delete those ones after. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is probably end up just sticking art shapes behind it. Too big. Still much too big. Now, isn't there, like, lights like that? There's no panel light, is there? Huh. That's what I'm gonna have to do in Blender, is make a light emitting surface. So I won't have to do any of this. I'll just put a panel behind the window. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of this. Well, there we go. Yeah, I think the light looks more ghostly. It'll stand out. Now I need to figure out how. See, it's going to cause a problem because of this being a yellow light, and there being no way to change the color of the light. So I'm gonna have to end up making my own lamps. Not that that's going to be a problem. It's like, yeah, no, you can't do anything anymore. I've decided that you're cut off. Why did it do that? Is there two of them there? No. Like, I saw the thing pop up when I pressed the button. Okay. Never mind. There we go. Really? Yeah, don't bother putting it when don't bother recording the position the mouse was when I pressed the button. Just do it anywhere randomly around that area. That'll be fine, Planet Coaster. I'm just looking for random placement. I really don't need any accuracy. None of the stuff I build requires any of that. Is that floating in the air? No. I don't know. So what do we do? And we wait. I'll be here. Probably be here. Because I shouldn't make any guarantees. Oh, okay. You're back. Yeah, sorry. I'm missing part of the conversation here. Again, like usual. Do we need some color in here? Martin, I'm going to tell you that's an impossible question to answer. It truly is. It could be 50%. It could be 70%. Could even be as low as 40%. But I would guess. You know, it's easy to say, oh, all we got to do is finish this area here, this stuff here, and finish the thing. But there's coasters to build. There's all this other stuff. So, I'm hoping half, more than half. But I'm not making any guarantees. Because, you know, we don't really fully know where it's going. You know what I mean? So, not knowing that makes it hard to say. But yeah, I'm going to say between... Probably between 50 and 70. I'm leaning... I want to lean towards the more finished, but I just can't. Again, that's something that there's going to be something in the crater. One of them's a dark ride, so yeah, not really a coaster, but one of them's a dark ride. So there's one. It's going to not this one, not this, but another one in here. I might have it like just do like massive like. Almost be like a hyper coaster in here, but again, it's just ideas right now. You know, we're probably months away from implementing them, so they're not really solidified in my mind yet. Still not 100% on the direction. So there's no bench in this whole thing that doesn't go on a, that isn't for like people, right? No, there's no benches there. No benches there. Of course, I'm looking under trees, so there's no wonder there's no benches. But they're all... Every single bench in the game is a trail bench, except for the monsters bench, which of course will not work as bench. These all need to go on path. And so there's no, you know, taking, like this would be ideal. If I could take these and put them here, 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 you know, around here, it would be perfect, but none of the benches are for that. Not a single one. Am I disappointed? Kind of. I am. Oops. Hey, Kronvion. I wish I knew what that said. Hello. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Bill the guy. I had to ask Google. Google could read it. Takes so much time. I don't know why the scenery menu went away. It's just here. Here, 10 seconds punishment. Wait for the scenery menu again. Oh well. I really need to paint this. The wall for your train table is going to have 10,000 pieces. Thanks for following, Build a Guy. Yeah, it's very easy to use pieces. I know. I have a 16,700 piece train station. Okay, when I click the button, Planet Coaster, put the thing down, please. As simple as that. It's all you need to do. Is when I click the button, you put the thing down. It's all your only responsibility at all, really. And make me wait 10 seconds to punish me because I moved a tree. Yeah, I'm really starting to realize a lot of what I can do in parks is basically because I've got a computer, which is just an absolute beast. But you know what? It's not. It's not. The only reason that that's the case is because Planet Coaster, this game is so under optimized that, you know, as far as I can tell, you should be able to render this. Look, my entire maze just disappeared. These things, they don't exist at this distance. Watch the maze reappear. Huh? The maze is redrawing itself. Because the level of detail item at that point doesn't have anything at all. So yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's probably why my parks get negative ratings, is because people load them up and they can't. Oh, your computer will be able to handle it, Wolfie. Yeah, yeah, it's a very, yeah, you know. So Bill, just to tell you the truth, I am still extremely disappointed in the performance of Planet Coaster, even with that, because look at this. This is the GeForce Titan X. There's 2 of them. And I still can't get this thing to even use it. And it's still, you know, it should be better. It's not using the resources my computer has available to it. And, you know, even loading a menu. Sorry, here I am complaining about the application I've spent more time in almost anything but Microsoft Visual Studio in my entire life. It's really nothing to complain about. I'm at 1,450 hours. I'm not really complaining. I'm just mentioning some of the shortcomings of the game they're using, or the engine they're using. I don't know if they're going to optimize it more. Like when you think about it, it's a couple years old. You know, what's basically going to happen is people are going to go to the next step in hardware, and it's not going to be as much of a problem to them as I think what they're hoping. But it doesn't matter. Even if they do optimize the engine, there's still things like this where I'm clicking and now I'm waiting. I just sit here and wait for the menu to come up. It's absolutely freaking stupid. This should not be a thing. This, if they want to save somebody time in the game, they need to fix that stuff too. But yes, I agree. But there isn't a... There's a big difference between, like, you know, when you're running around a world that's already pre-rendered, like, in a video game, something they say somebody built in Unreal, and you're running around that world. That world is actually compiled. There's been a compilation step, which in that world, it's gone through and it's basically said, oh, when you're standing in this position, these are the only things you need to render. Whereas in Planet Coaster, because we're the people putting that stuff in, there is no compilation step. There is nothing like that. None of that stuff can be pre-calculated. So it all has to be done on the fly. I don't think, I don't think those calculations are really that optimized. But I don't really know what else they can do about it. Like, no, I mean, like, those calculations can't be optimized further, is basically what I'm saying. It's not that they didn't bother optimizing it. I'm sure they did. It's just that the algorithm just won't handle anymore, is basically what I'm thinking here. I'm not totally making stuff up. You know, I am a software developer. I don't work in the gaming industry, but I definitely know what unoptimized code can be like. I also know what unoptimized user experience can be like. I just chose to move something, duplicate it, move it, so it hid the menu. Now it's going to make me wait another 10 seconds to see a menu. So yeah, it's an awesome game. I love it. But I have to. I'm basically at this point. Right. If there was a, you know, yeah, like tools, compile, and you could do a build step. But again, the game was never written to handle anything like that. The engine was never designed to handle that type of output. But yes, that would be the next step. Would be to do a like so like just think about what has to happen when this happens. When I do this in a video game, if I go, oh well, hey, now it's 8 o'clock. The amount of calculations, the lighting, and everything like that has to do is just insane. And this has to do it on the fly. So yeah, that's another part of that whole thing. Wow, that's dark up on that. Yeah, I don't know if it would be possible. It might be. But you know, what would be the size of these files that we end up with? And yeah, I don't know. It would be an interesting experiment. I will say that. Absolutely awful. Watch this. Oh no, it didn't do it that time. I placed it the last time, it completely stopped everything. Everything in the world stopped for a moment. So I don't know what to do with the maze, or with the lighting in the maze, for that matter. I really haven't thought of that. It's actually coming together. I'm gonna need a lot more lighting down here, though. The only lighting I have is like a little fire going in the corner of a building. Oh, there's some flashing lights there. Like, I wonder, how is this gonna look? See, the problem is that, materials in the world don't block light. So, what am I gonna do to get light to work here? I want, like, a mass of light down here. Or do I put in something on a trigger that, like, flips back between a couple lights, something flickers in there? The static lighting just seems so boring. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do them after. I'm gonna tie them to the trigger. I'm gonna trigger them with the coaster, is what I'm gonna do. So maybe I'm not gonna touch that right now. Actually, maybe I'm not gonna touch anything right now. The hotel looks a little more alive with the few lights that we did put in it. I almost like the black windows. I want to put some lights in one of them and see what it looks like. I'm definitely gonna have to choose 2 or 3 windows down the sides in order to do the same thing, because as you can see, without the lighting, it's just lifeless. With the lighting, you know, you've got this, I don't know, living thing, I guess. I really wish people could use the maze. That would be awesome. But I don't think it's possible to put a thing into a path in for them to use. Yeah, and it does, like, you know, when you're coming down here, you know, that's one of the reasons I really didn't want to do a bunch of stuff in here yet. So I don't know, maybe, like, maybe. Ugh. Decisions. I want to build like some, I don't know. So what I have in mind right now, or what I'm picturing, is like, okay, a lot of this being gone. Or not gone, but different. And somewhat of a, like a wooden walkway out to an area here with like a big, huge, like, gazebo type thing, out on the island. That's my thought, at least. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. You know, I think what I would do, though, is I would cut the island right off. It would, well, sorry, obviously, if it was an island, it would be cut right off. Thanks for following, Chris. If it was an island, it would be cut off. So we'd have like a boardwalk out here, and then like a yeah. And then the other thing that has to happen is I need to clean up this mess here. I'm going to do a tiny bit of it right now. Okay, so all this, not all of it, but some of this has to go. And the reason for that is because this needs to wrap around more. Wow, now I'm having to wait for the terrain menu. Not good. So let's make this relatively large to begin with. And I want to pop this up more. On which days I stream? I stream every day. Every day, I stream at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on weekends, I also stream at noon. So, yeah. Okay, Meganico, have a good day, and we'll see you in the next stream. Maybe. If you're up. But yeah. So I stream, 6 o'clock every day. And then some other time on weekends. Okay, so if I was to, like, I don't know, build some type of building up here. I don't always stream Planet Coaster, though, Chris. I stream quite a few different games. There's always some Planet Coaster every week, though. Okay, so this is sort of feeding into what I want here, but it's not really doing what you know? Yeah, that would probably wouldn't be too bad. I live in a state of confusion. I'm Canadian. I'm not American, so hence the state of confusion. No, I'm just kidding. So if you want to know what province I live in Manitoba. Okay. That'll flatten. Chisel. I want to pull up. Okay, now maybe if I get the flattener. Oh, that's funny. There we go. So that's another thing we're gonna have to do. Is this really needs to be finished? This area in here. I am going to cover this area in trees and brush and stuff like that. Basically, we'll go with some type of, like, you know, this type of look. Well, probably better than that because that looks pretty barren. Maybe some dead trees and everything like that up there. I'm thinking a some type of old broken down platform up here where this comes up to. You know. Okay, Chris, have a good one. You'll see me tomorrow. Yeah, I will be streaming at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this here today, too. Because in a couple hours, I say 6 o'clock on weekdays, but, you know, I am going to stream early today. Probably by 3 or 4, I'll be up and I'll be streaming Far Cry. So I am going to leave this here. You know, I feel as though we accomplished quite a bit today. Good amount of work. Got some of the details in here. A lot of details around here. This is really starting to come together. We talked some lighting. We got all that in there, and this is starting to look the way I want it to. I think I have a plan for this now, because I was still questioning what I was doing in this area. But again, we're going to be talking a lot of forested area around the outside, forested around here, and then and like a gazebo, classic style, like hexagon or probably a hexagonal gazebo with, you know, a white roof. It's probably all going to be falling down. There's probably going to be some, you know, ghost haunting sounds coming from there, stuff along that lines. I will probably build it up like this and then tear it down, basically, like I've done with some of these buildings that we've built. You know, so that it looks kind of realistic. And that's what we'll do. So, I guess until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.